Welcome to CODM's 6th anniversary. We got free stuff for the free-to-plays, paid stuff for the whales, and a new game mode called DMZ Recon. For those who got sick of multiplayer, battle royale, zombies, bleed, ground war, undead siege, safeguard. But first, what is a DMZ? DMZ, a short form for Demilitarized Zone, is an extraction shooter game mode based on the Modern Warfare 2 2022 special game mode of the same name, which is also inspired from other extraction games like Escape from Tarkov, Arena Breakout, Delta Force's extraction game mode as well, which I somehow got softlocked in, and other grounded extraction shooters to which I can't think of. But what is the gameplay of DMZ like? Well, it's a mix of PvE and PvP. PvP part isn't guaranteed every match. Sometimes you'll meet an actual player. Sometimes it's just you versus a bot that gave you a heart attack. You grab valuables, do contracts, unlock doors, open safes, fight mini bosses, all while trying not to die. Because if you do, which you will eventually, it's back to poverty. You loot, shoot, explore, and extract with said loot to sell off to buy better gear to make your next match easier. That's the gameplay loop. It's kinda like a roguelite in that sense, since on top of that there's out of match progression as well, with your DMZ level that gives you stuff, as well as talent progression, collectibles you can go for that give stat bonuses, and also corporation trust levels that unlock more stuff for you to buy and spend your money on. Will this DMZ stick, however, is a different question. When I say that, I mean in terms of player retention and how often the devs will update this mode. Because when speaking of player retention, it's hard to say since this is quite a niche game mode that, although is becoming prevalent more in recent years, is still an acquired taste, especially for me, since it's a slow-paced game mode that leaves greater impact on death, unlike, say, Battle Royale. Sure, Battle Royale is also slow-paced, you lose rank points and your placement on death, but it's not like you need to spend your in-game cash to buy your armor and weapons, gear that you used to win a fight. Also, ignore the part when I said it's slow-paced, because it's definitely not. It's naturally more action-packed, maybe not as much as MP, but there is a blue zone that squeezes everyone together, which then sparks more gunfights. But anyway, currently, the main incentive in DMZ is to complete challenges for a reactive camo and get that sweet Queegee case for an epic skin that looks like a mythic, which won't last forever if A, your players keep dying and get frustrated like that one Reddit user, and B, if they get everything. There is a second map called Building 21 that acts like the Alcatraz of DMZ, one that places everyone in a small building that also has the Queegee case as the main objective. But instead of making everyone run thousands of meters, everyone spawns pretty close to it, and the team that completes the quest pretty much speeds up the match since gas covers the map immediately. This I enjoy quite a lot. What I don't enjoy is having to wait most of the week to only end up having a few days to play the map. Being someone who wants to complete quests doesn't help with this either. Like, you're telling me they couldn't have added a single-use item that allows you to play Building 31 once or something? I feel like it's a no-brainer to keep everyone playing. In terms of dev updates, this thing is getting at most probably 1 year of support because of its status as a tertiary game mode similar to Zombies or Breach, which, although the latter doesn't have its own game mode tab, it did have its own loadout page specifically for it, so I'll count it in. Anyway, since Zombies released, we had like one update which turned it into like a pseudo battle pass with 2 extra classes. Undead Siege also got an update to its map location, which you can choose. It did also get a third expansion, but that's for the harder difficulty. Oh, and Breach got nothing except moving the final capture point to indoors, and the UI broke, and some animations don't work, and the voice lines don't work either. So as you can see, horrible maintenance for anything that isn't multiplayer, which makes sense since that's the fast-paced, easy-to-digest game mode. But they couldn't even spare anything for BR, like the secondary game mode. except for 2 maps that were released years apart. And we could have had 2 more if they decided to turn Breach and DMZ into a VR map as well, but I guess not. All this to say that after remembering CODM's track record, I doubt anything more significant will be added to DMZ. Most likely it will get abandoned after an update, since new anniversary means shiny new eye candy that slowly rots away at the bottom of the game mode selection screen. But now I answer the question of the video and why you clicked on it in the first place. Will DMZ mean anything? Well, DMZ is fresh. It's fun, definitely worth checking out as well. I can say that despite not knowing about the Quiji case for the first few days, because it is fun with friends. I mean, everything's fun with friends, so it doesn't really mean anything. But I do hope this gets updated every rank reset to keep things fresh, since that's how Modern Warfare 3 2023's Zombies game mode survived after all. But in my opinion, and to answer the question, will DMZ stick around long term?